Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today I want to talk about Dungeons and Dragons and Lego Dungeons and Dragons, and um, another thing we can do with Lego Dungeons and Dragons, which honestly I think is, I always want to say the most exciting. I think this is a very exciting aspect of something that we can do with Lego Dungeons and Dragons, and that is brave building. So Lego Click, Dungeons and Dragons Click, these two products are together forever. Their futures are intertwined. They are a merged product at this point, in my humble opinion, right? And so we now are exploring what can we do with Lego Dungeons and Dragons that we could not do with Dungeons and Dragons. And today, brave building is it. Let's talk about brave building and what it is and how it matters and what we do with it. All right. So I am incredibly fortunate. I have access to 2 Lego shops that are very close to me, reasonably close to me. I would say about half an hour, 40 minutes. And then 50 minutes away, I have a spectacular used Lego shop that is always packed every time I go and does very brisk business. And so I have access to a lot of incredible Lego. And that's one of the reasons why I'm excited about brave building. So what is brave building? So brave building is going to the Lego shop and buying a city set and buying an architecture set and buying one brickhead and going home, right? And then, taking all of those out, taking everything out of the bags, right? And then building what you can based on the parts that are there, right? And this is new. We have never been able to do this before, but I have been doing this for a year and a half. The minute they announced Lego Dungeons and Dragons, I immediately got heavy into Lego, and I got the receipts for it. If you look back on this channel, I'm talking about it from day one, right? And you can even see on my Lego Dungeons and Dragons playlist, right? Light, the shorts, right? I actually have a long one too. I have, long form videos and short form videos. I have playlists for both in Lego, right? And you could see that I'm building out, what can I do? How can I create every single species in Dungeons and Dragons? How can I create potions with Lego caps, right? And with should that be on a fat potion or skinny potion? What do the bottle cap colors mean? There's so much that can be done, right? And that's all in building out Dungeons and Dragons. But what I think is really phenomenal is the design elements, and what are in Lego sets are so astonishingly surprising when you actually look at them before they're built, right? So one of the things is brickheads. Brickheads has tons of snot bricks, studs not on top, right? Which allow you to break Lego off the grid, off the flat grid, and go in every dimension, right? And so you can get a city set, a brickhead and an architecture set, put all the parts on the table and build something completely fresh, completely new. It could be a new fauna. It could be a new flora. It could be a new type of building. It could be a new type of cave, a new type of cavern, a new type of player character option, right? That's one of the things that's like incredible is there's just so much that can be done with Lego, and the tactile building, right? Building it out tactilely, right? Using, your fingers, your senses to build out something that you never expected to encounter, that you never expected to imagine, but your hands lead you to a new creation, and you create that new creation, and then you parameterize it, or you create a permutation in it, and now you have an army. An army of what? I don't know what this creature is, right? And then you look at it, you think it through, you add a part, you change a part, you finalize it, you lock it in, and then you build the campaign from this completely new, completely fresh, completely imagination forged thing, right? And this is unprecedented. We never had this before. We were never permissioned by Lego, permissioned by Dungeons and Dragons to say, this is the new miniatures. This is the new terrain. this is official, this is canon, this is good. And going forward, Lego will never design another set without Dungeons and Dragons in mind, right? Like knowing that not only is that set going to be received by the community who's waiting for it, but every dungeon master in the world is ready to turn that into something completely new, something completely fresh, something completely unique, right? It's going to change scale. It's going to change temporal frequency. Everything is about to change. And this Brave building, right? Taking multiple sets, throwing all the parts on the table and building from scratch and allowing tactile imagination to build out new species, new vehicles, new weapons, new terrain, new everything, can create campaigns that were never possible, never expected, never permissioned previously. And it is astounding. And I think Brave Building is one of the most exciting new forms that we can do with Lego. And I am so excited for it, right? And also, I'm going to tell you right now, I think we just started this. We're at the start of the Lego Click Dungeons and Dragons Click world, right? But I truly believe that D&D was the most passionate group about their thing in the world. Lego, man, they are on that grind. They are incredibly hyper loyal to their product. They love it, right? And I cannot tell you how much our community is going to change as we get Lego narrative builders, skilled dungeon masters, and skilled Lego builders building narrative. It is, I cannot, and this is one of the things that I'm most excited about. And if you're not understanding what I'm saying, I get it. If you haven't spent a lot of time with Lego and seeing everything that can be done with it, and the amount of incredible design and imagination that's already in the community, and that's baked into the product, like ricotta is baked into lasagna, I understand where what I'm saying might not seem exciting, but it is. And I truly believe there will be campaigns that occur that never would have occurred without the Lego Click Dungeons & Dragons Click. So it's coming. Be excited about it. And if you're doing this, please hit me up in the comments and let me know what you're building and what you came out with. And as I go forward, if I'm able to, I have so many things I want to do with Lego. Am I going to have time to get to Brave Building? I hope so, right? But that's the other thing is, like, I have marginal Lego skills compared to people who are, but I have, world-class dungeon mastering skills, but not world-class Lego skills, right? And so it's really good, and when we find somebody who has both, oh my gosh, right? It's going to be incredible. Thank you very much for letting me explain Lego Click Dungeons & Dragons Click Brave Building and building campaigns through tactile imagination. I'd love to, every single word you just heard is my humble opinion, nothing more, nothing less. What's important is when I get to hear your humble opinion. When you get in the comments, send your traffic. Please consider liking, subscribing, and have a fetch millennium.